parachuting tablecloth over the table, fixing tiny folds and spots. V enters the room with candles and lights them. She sets up a picture of their grandmother on the table. She notices a fly by her shoulder and takes a few steps to swat it away. Rachel corrects the candle arrangement and tilts the picture. She sighs. V swats the fly, catches it, and slaps it in her hand to ensure it's dead. It falls to the ground and she steps on it. She looks at it curiously, brushes it away innocently with her foot.
When squishing a bug, at what moment do you think it loses consciousness?
What?
The insect. When does her spirit leave the body? How long does it take, do you think? Is it the first blow? Because sometimes there's flailing of the little arms or general squirming around, but are they conscious at that moment, or do you think it's some kind of withering body reflex? Maybe the insect to the squirm is like the human to a seizure?
That is a question.
Or maybe they are still very much conscious and are fighting for every breath before the very dismal end.
Maybe.
That's kind of sad, but also admirable. They're very strong, you know?
Right.
Do you know what I mean? My question?
So how do you assume that it has a consciousness?
Well, I assume that all life forms have some degree of consciousness, don't you? Maybe it's not as sophisticated as humans. I think you know what I'm talking about.
Maybe.
Rachel, I feel like you've checked out of this entire conversation.
What are you talking about?
Well, what do you think?
Okay, I don't know, V. I really don't know. I don't think about this often. Maybe you do. But maybe this is better to discuss another time?
Too real?
Wrong to do so right now.
What do you mean?
As in, this is Nan's funeral reception.
It hasn't even started yet. And why should I edit my thoughts with my own sister?
Don't.
Don't what?
Don't manipulate the situation. You're talking about the very inconsequential, trivial life of a tiny insect instead of our dead grandmother at her funeral reception.
I just want to know what you think about death, since you clearly you think very theoretically about these things, if you think about them at all.
Those are some pretty hefty theories, V. Perhaps you should tell me what I think on an array of issues, or perhaps I should have called you before going to vote last month.
Maybe.
You don't know how I feel about Nan, Vanessa.
Well then tell me, Rachel. You're making me sound like I'm some emotionally self-involved idiot with an obsession for insects and that I don't care about the seriousness of the situation.
I didn't say, okay, when did I ever...
Or that I don't care very tenderly about Nan.
Of course you care about Nan.
Exceptionally.
More than anyone could ever muster from our flaccent, vacant souls. You're being very unreasonable. I hope you know that.
Well, it's hard to know if you care sometimes. I mean, when's the last time we even went for a coffee and spoke properly, like 2 years ago?
V.
But I'm not even bringing up Nan. What's wrong with talking about the fly's death? I mean, knowing how much you care about Nan, which you and I both know is very much, you're the one who should be called into question. Completely MIA the week she was in hospital.
Okay, this is completely inappropriate. Now, I do care about you, V, and I think you care about me. You're my sister, but we are changing the topic here on in. This conversation is over.
Right.
Scene 2.
Well, we're here very early. Good job, V. Maybe we'll have a chance to organize a closet or two and help Mom out. Nan had so much stuff.
Right. Where's Greg?
Work or with his mom. It's usually one of the two nowadays.
Oh.
Are you hungry?
I could eat.
Want some beet salad? Lenny came by earlier to bring some beet salad.
V sneakily changes the candle arrangement back to how she had it originally.
As in Lenny, Nan's kind of adopted second cousin's nephew situation person.
Nan's godchild Lenny, you know him. He went to almost all of our childhood birthday parties.
Oh, he's a bigger loudmouth than me.
That man.
Food. That's nice of him, no?
They don't want to muck up the floors. He was dropping off their indoor shoes, extra socks, and his expensive specialty for his prostate.
Okay, well, I'll take some of those beets.
Tea for his ridiculous prostate.
Hey, well, come on, live and let live.
He's an outrage and a pointless man.
Rachel walks to get the serving bowl of beet salad and removes the lid.
Feeling a bit elitist, are we?
Hey, I respectfully accept lifestyle differences, but he leads a very futile existence.
Oh, no disrespect.
He goes to such extreme, arbitrary, inefficient lengths in the pursuit of proving something. But what? Martyrdom? To who? It's like he has to prove how outstanding he is and mark himself socially against all of us who drink standard tea.
V holds out her plate, hopeful for beet salad.
Salad?
Like, did you know that this space heater could cause a fire? Sorry, I'm just so health conscious. Have you met Cheryl? Oh no, come on. Cindy and I split up many years ago, you knew that. Cheryl and I met at a Galapagos Island tortoise rescue retreat. Did you know that? She's rare. Since that trip, I decided I wanted to give back. So now I donate 6% to Sea Critters Rescue Charity over there. I mean, he's a partner at one of the biggest firms. 6% is nothing.
Well, you know Nan, she just took all these friends in. Family was important to her.
V serves the beet salad aggressively.
Hold still. I feel like he doesn't even actually donate 6%.
Got some quirky relatives, I'll give you that.
A beet falls on the couch.
Rach, the beet just flew!
Oh shit. It's okay. Nothing that a bleach pen won't fix.
Rachel applies pen to the spot naturally, then a bit forcefully, concerned.
Like, how is Cheryl even married to that? She seems nice, sincere enough. A think or two.
I don't know, she can be a bit rude.
Like when?
Feeling a bit edgy today, are we?
I'm not angry, thank you for asking. His purposelessness just bedazzles me. This is me incredulous, never angry.
Right, ever rational, I almost forgot. Rachel, the stain is still there.
Well, I don't know what you want me to say to you. I told you to hold still.
I'm not pointing fingers, I'm only mentioning
There's a red
that...
smudge, it could be anything.
When did you become so criminal?
Just leave it. Not much we can do. Nan's not here to sit on it anyway. I cannot believe Lenny is doing the eulogy. Gross.
Guess the family loves him most.
Do you even know how much money he'd taken from Nan when he was a student?
Money isn't everything, Ray.
True, if you don't pay your debts. And he needs every copy of the real estate records now, just to make sure I'm doing it right. A really fine man, you know?
Ugh, I didn't know you were dealing with the will.
You didn't know? Yeah, I have power of attorney. Nan dumped Lenny for me a few months ago.
Wow, that's awkward. But hey, it's your first independent gig, isn't it?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Whatever.
No, you should be proud. It's good, I think.
It's pro bono.
Nice. I'm very concerned about the couch, Rachel. I think it's suede.
Oh, let it go, V. It's water under the bridge. Oh, okay, I almost forgot my story. So, Lenny and I were small talking, and he asked me about law school and what's taking me so long. Aren't I almost 30? Why am I out of touch? And how's the firm? And his relevant anecdotes about his first job and who he can connect me with. And how's the boyfriend? What's his name?
He almost never asks me about myself. In fact, I'm pretty sure he thinks I'm a house servant. A very lazy house servant.
Lazy? I'd say he's much lazier than you. No, I think he likes you.
That's what you said about the boy in middle school who dumped garbage on my head.
Really? Okay, well, he just doesn't know you as a person. Anyway, so I'm a bit of an introvert, as you know, so I'm talking about myself and then feel I'm kind of overstepping my politeness time quota.
What's a politeness quota?
So I ask him, how are you? Because I'm a polite, nice person.
And?
And he's like, you shouldn't ask someone how they are at a funeral.
Ew. Oh, is that it?
Yes.
Oh. You should have told him, okay, well, it's actually all good. It's actually my dead grandmother, so thanks, though. Dingus!
Well, I said something to that effect. Anyway, he just shakes his head and says, it's rude.
What a knob. Glad you got that out?
Since when is that common sense funeral etiquette?
Amen. Don't listen to this guy. So, what are people supposed to talk about at funerals anyway?
Rachel, slightly pale, notices the stain is still there.
How was the beet salad?
I would say crunchier than expected for a beet salad. Very mild dressing, not a huge disappointment, but I
think the stain might be very noticeable.
Gee.
Like, this could be my head, but the stain seems to be growing.
But sister dear, I thought we had bleached the beat stain's last breath out of our hearts and minds forever.
I know, but it's Suede and it's kind of looking at me all judgmentally and it's Nan, so I feel like the responsible thing to do.
I'll grab a washcloth.
And so, thank you.
V exits to the kitchen.
Is all of the food set up then?
V returns with 2 washcloths, a bucket slightly filled, and liquid soap.
I don't know, is something else on the grill? Hey, maybe we can take what's left of the beet juice and make a pot of borscht. I quite like borscht. Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Bit of upcycling up in this